And I feel like the music, my father's career took precedent over his family. And so I wanted to step up and do the right thing as a man and as a father and raise my kids with more stability than what I had. However, like I said, looking back, I wouldn't change my upbringing for anything because of the creativity and the love and everything that shaped me. But
how old were you when they got divorced?
13.
13. Yeah, I was a little bit. Yeah, I was right around that age too. So, how did that affect you? Sometimes it affects people. Sometimes it's just does a number on them.
Yeah, it made me very angry, and
really?
I carried that right through.
Angry with the old man.
I think just angry in general. Kind of disappointed, and my house actually burnt down, and there's a huge thing to it.
Your house, your parents' house that you lived in?
Yeah.
Holy crap! How did that happen?
Well, I don't know. Someone set fire to it, and
well, that's it. You guys found out that someone set fire to your house. It's so casual about it. It's like you're like, oh yeah, the house burnt down. No, a lot of people, unless you live in California hills, not a lot of houses burn down.
Yeah. Well, we were living in Grimsby at the time, and my parents split up. My dad went on a tour to the East Coast, and we moved back to Hamilton with my mom, my sister and I, and that's when our house burnt down suspiciously. But I lost everything, all my hockey cards and everything, all the stuff that I
cherished. When you're from Canada.
And, so I became angry and didn't do well in school.
Right.
But, picked up a guitar at 15 and started writing songs and playing and enjoying music, and really carried me through. And then I decided when my kids didn't want anything to do with me anymore because they're in their teenage years.
Right, that happens, and that's okay.
Yeah. So I got a late start sort of thing, but I've put out 2 albums and I've written a third, which I'm going to record in Los Angeles.
I want to get to that, but when you were playing guitar, you said you started playing. Did you go to play local bars or anything when you were younger? No,
I didn't do that. I just played for myself around campfires and stuff like this. I played, for my friends and had little jams, acoustic jams with my friends and stuff. But that's about it. Right.
So it's in the blood, and you're honing your skills. You got a conventional job. How old were you when the house burnt down?
I was 13, yeah.
Okay, yeah, 13. Parents got divorced when you were 13. Mm-hmm. Or no, 15.
13.
Okay, played guitar at 15. House burns down when 13. What was first? Your parents got divorced or the house burnt down?
I think my parents separated and we moved to Hamilton. That's why there's no one there sort of thing in Grimsby at our house. But
the house burnt down after your parents separated.
Yes.
Boy, 1-2 punch right there.
Yeah.
So, and you're like, screw it. A couple of years later, I'll pick up the guitar. It's in my blood, and you just, some dynamics going on there.
Well, I started playing a lot of Beatles and a lot of Neil Young.
yeah, man. Neil Young will get you through a lot of those moments.
And the Beatles.
The Beatles, yeah. Well, that's the cornerstone. Beatles. Yeah. Every song is a Beatles song, just remade or something. Is that the same? So this is interesting. So, how was school? What was school like for you?
Terrible. I'm a creative, and I don't fit in the box. So it didn't go well. I went to 4 high schools, and this is all true. And I, for 4 years, got 3 credits. So,
whoa.
Yeah, not too good.
Were you just absent, or you were just like, I'm going to be here.
It was kind of a meeting place, and then I just lost interest, because I wasn't built to learn the way the system teaches you. So I had to learn by myself, on my own. So one thing I was good at was math, and it carried me through, most of my life.
So after high school, you start working right away? I
started working and
become a civilian
and realized I have to go back to school.
Oh, did you? You went to?
Yeah, I had to go back and upgrade and then get into my trade, which I learned as fitter welder. I was a welder from 20.
It's funny. You say welder. When I was this aspiring stand-up comedian, my girlfriend at the time, she met Robin Williams and said, Robin, my boyfriend wants to be a comedian. Can you write him something? And he wrote on a napkin, he wrote, Michael, good luck with comedy. He want to be a comedian. He's like, good luck with comedy. If not, study welding. And then she said, what does that mean? He says, well, my dad said, look, if you want to be a comedian, that's great. But, if once you pick a trade, fall back on something that's dependable, like welding.